I a good partner? Am I someone that someone else would want to be around for the rest of their lives? Because good marriages result in happiness long term, all the way to the end of your life, presumably. Bad marriages result in people never wanting to pair up again. It's very simple. Use your brain. Thanks.
So a brother came to the internet to tell us women that come to show off and be like, I'm happier because now I'm single, I'm child free. He's saying that it's just show off, that they are not really happy, and the way he's saying is like he's just being jealous. I'm gonna play his video for you all to watch, but then you can watch it via the caption because it has some music in the background. So if you might not hear very well, you can read the caption and enjoy the video.
So I saw this on somebody's page and I figured I would give my 2 cents on it and debunk this whole right here. If women are happy single, that's fine. But to say you're happier than men is Captain America. First of all, women have this habit of proclaiming things out loud, right? And from my experience in life, when you proclaim things out loud, you're lying to yourself. You know, you're trying to convince yourself of something. That's why every time a woman gets a car or an apartment or a house, she gotta say it out loud. I got my own car, I got my own house. So, it's called being an adult. Studies reveal women are actually happier being single than men. What studies? Well, the study when you asked the woman and she said, yes, I'm happy. The difference between men and women is when you ask a man, he's gonna tell you the truth. He's gonna be honest about it. A woman is going to lie. So when you add those numbers up, it does appear that women are happier. But they're not. Knock it off. Also, how old are these women, you're asking? Of course a woman in her 20s and 30s. You know, she might be happy. She out here living it up, doing her own thing. But wait till she get in them late 30s and 40s. Miserable in bed by herself, shaking. While all her friends is married and she home miserable. Y'all really think women have more fun single than men? Hell no, I don't even gotta say it out loud. Y'all really think, I want you to sit down and think for a minute, that a single woman is happier than a single man? You think men running around saying, I want to get married, I can't wait to settle down. A man can be a bachelor for the rest of his life. When a man gets old, he dates younger women. When a woman gets old, she dates who she could get. Most of the time, she gotta pay for that dick. And in the words of the great George Costanza, it's not a lie if you believe it.
This is clearly coming from hate. This is clearly coming from hate. Let me know what you all think down in the comment section. I'd like to know your opinion down in the comment section. I have a few stitches to share with you all, then I'll talk about my opinion at the end of all the stitches.
Miserable.
So you heard the man. He doesn't truly believe that a single woman could possibly be happier than a single man. The thing about it is, these single men who are talking about how happy they are to be single, why are they grabbing their passports and leaving the country in droves? Why are they looking for partnership in all of these underdeveloped nations? Like, is there a female or a woman passport movement that I've missed? Is there a passport cis? Because I don't remember single women leaving the country in droves, grabbing their passports, looking for partnership. Y'all been telling women to pick better, and we have. We just haven't picked you because you're not better. The Pookie and the Ray Ray that you're warning us about is you. You are the Pookie. You are the Ray Ray, and you're mad that you're not getting chosen. If men like this were really honest, they would admit that they're the ones who are afraid of being alone. They don't have anybody to take care of them. They're afraid of ending up being older and in a nursing home, and the kids they abandoned won't come check on them. The women that they were playing with back and forth won't check on them. Like, they're the ones who are afraid that in their older age, they won't have anybody to care for them. Women, we have our friend circle. We have our families. We've built other relationships outside of romantic ones. We can lean on those relationships. We don't have to center romantic partnerships. We can be happy with our other relationships. They think that it's impossible for you to be happily single because they're not.
But to say you're happier than men.
So yes, women are happy being alone, sir. We are happy. And I'm going to tell you why we are so happy and even touch on some of the things of what you even said to us. So in your video, you end up explaining that women have these type of habits. And one of the habits is being loud. And you said we have a tendency to lie, but I don't think we have a tendency to lie. I think men have the tendency of lying. Because how many times have us women decide to be with a man and he says that he has money, but he really doesn't? How many times that us women just decide to go on ahead and be with a man and think that, oh, he's a good man, but he can't go on ahead and come to our rescue when it comes to our sexual desires. And then it's funny because Miss Priscilla, the queen maker herself, said it. Men like to talk in circles, and that's what this man is doing. he ended up saying the old saying, oh, when a woman gets her own house or her own car, oh, now she got to go on ahead and put it out there and be loud. Why can't we? Why can't we say that we have a house? Are you jealous, sir? Why can't we say that we have a new car? Are you jealous, sir? That's why we like to be alone, is because men get jealous so quickly. Then here comes the circle again. Then you talk about our age. You say women who are in their 20s can go on ahead and pick any type of man that they want. But then women who gets in their 30s and 40s, we're over here wishing and hoping and praying to get married, and we're not. We are not. The same thing. I think the thing is with men, you guys are scared because we're starting to figure this shit out. Then you guys are just like the State Farm man. Y'all over here waving that dollar and we looking at the shit like it ain't working no more. You trying to bribe us about marriage? This is marriage here. We're looking at it now like, I'm going to go on ahead and walk away now. Then you end up explaining that we have to go on ahead and pay for our own D when we get older. Honestly, to tell you, I think most women would probably rather go get a dildo than deal with a man. Because at least we know we have a 100% chance of coming. So I'm going to look down at you because overall, a woman does not have to pay for anything. You men will literally pay for it because you, like I've said in previous videos, men have a hard time controlling their sexual desires and you guys need to get that D wet some time or point in your life. And you guys go crazy if you don't get the biscuits. Come on, let's go on ahead and take a look at the news. How many women are getting killed every single day? Because a man can't control his sexual desires. It's sad. Women get kidnapped. Kids get kidnapped. Come on, think about it. So overall, no, we are not miserable. We are okay being by ourselves because we don't have to worry about a man trying to kill us.
Studies real.
This video is hilarious, and if you haven't watched it in its entirety, please go watch it. So there's several theories that this guy is saying that are just so insanely ludicrous to me. The first being that if you proclaim anything out loud, that automatically means it's a lie, especially from a woman. What? Like, make that make sense. If you say anything out loud and proclaim it out loud, it's a lie. Okay. If I say I'm black, is that a lie? If I say that I'm 45, is that a lie? If I say I've been married for 20 years, is that a lie? Second, we met with a really, really high society trust lawyer to work on some of our retirement things. One of the things he said cracked me up because I say it all the time. As men get older, they do not want to be alone. As women get older, they want to be alone. That's why men immediately remarry after they get divorced.
Real women are actually happiest.
Let's look at them. Paul Dolan, a professor of behavioral science at the London School of Economics, says women who are single with no children are the happiest. Dolan explains that while men derive benefits from marriage, the same cannot be said for women. People have gone on to expand Dolan's writings to input things like, yes, but also let's talk about how women who are in happy marriages tend to be happy in those marriages. People in bad marriages are unhappy and therefore happier single. Hello? But let's continue with what Dolan said. Dolan explains that men benefit from tying the knot because they calm down. Dolan goes on to say that middle-aged married women have an elevated risk of both mental and physical conditions as compared to their single counterparts. Dolan concludes that the healthiest and happiest population subgroup are women who never married and never had children. But let me continue before you say that I've only found one source. Data analyst Mintel indicates women are more satisfied with being single than men and less likely to look for relationships. Part of the explanation has to do with women working harder than their male counterparts in a relationship. Domestic labor, emotional labor, mental toll, physical toll. Professor Emily Grundy of the University of Essex, there's evidence that women spend longer on domestic tasks than men, and I think they do more emotional work. So they do more housework and cooking and things, as well as more emotional labor. Dr. Grundy also notes that women tend to be more involved with social networks as compared to men. Ergo, women tend to have more social capability and fulfillment than men do who seek to put that entire bucket on their wives. Physical toll, mental toll, emotional toll. Claire Chambers, a lecturer of philosophy at the University of Cambridge, wrote a book arguing for the end of state-recognized marriage. To quote, traditionally, marriage has maintained legal gender inequality, and it has done so for the benefit of men. It wasn't until 1991 that marital rape was outlawed in the UK and 1993 until it was outlawed in the US.
Keep that in mind. I really could keep going. Instead of people being upset by these studies, maybe take what they're saying and use it. People, man, woman, non-binary person, they are happier in marriages that work versus marriages that are harsh on their bodies, their mind, and emotion. What that means is women would rather be single than be in a loveless, a boo-boo marriage. So while you're sitting there like, show me the studies, why don't you Google? Google is free and always has been. On top of that, ask yourself a few questions. Am I a good partner? Am I someone that someone else would want to be around for the rest of their lives? Because good marriages result in happiness long term, all the way to the end of your life, presumably. Bad marriages result in people never wanting to pair up again. It's very simple. Use your brain. Thanks.
If you're still here, definitely you're enjoying this video. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe and comment your thoughts about this down in the comment section. Okay, for me, I found this video very funny because the way he was talking in the video shows that he was really jealous of women that are single and child-free, living their life and showing it off. He's saying that if they are really happy, they won't show it off. And he's saying that why are we saying single women are happier than single men? Like, why would we say that? But that is just the fact, because when a man is single, a man cannot do without a woman. Like, he's clearly, a man will always need a woman, you always need a woman in your life, but a woman can do without a man and still flourish, still live her life, still be happy, and still pay the bills by herself. But men can't do without a man. If they want to have kids, they need a woman. They need women for literally everything they do. And when they find out that women, now that men are seeing that women are waking up, like they can see that we don't need them anymore, they are scared. They're scared. They want to, like, they're finding so many ways, because videos I've been seeing these days, I feel like men are struggling so hard to make this all reality, to be like it's not going to work or something, like as if it's a failure or something. They always come online to just come and say one or two things to make it look like women are lying or something. But that's not the case. They are just being scared that they are going to be alone at the end of the day. Like, when all women start behaving, start to see things differently, is over for them. They cannot do without us. And this this is just so funny. The way he was saying it is just so funny. He thought he was making sense, but he's just cracking jokes. He's just cracking jokes. When you see married couples together and they decide to divorce, okay, probably go their separate ways, or maybe one of them dies, and let's say it's a husband that lost a wife, you know, before you know, like months later, the man is already looking to get married just to take care of the kids, someone to stay in the house, someone to be there. They always need a woman. But look at man and look at women. If same thing happens to women, if you ask women that are married now, ask them, would you do the same? Would you make the same decision again? They'll tell you no. Oh, okay, ask them that. Okay, what if your husband dies or something? Would you remarry? Most of them will tell you no. They would rather stay single, because now they see that they don't even really need these men in their lives. They can actually be fine without them and still, you know, grow well. Like, I don't know how to put it, but women are waking up, and I love to see videos like that on the internet. I want to know what you all think about this down in the comment section. Let me know your thought and opinion down in the comment section. All right, thank you all so much for sticking around to this point. I hope you enjoyed this one, and yeah, don't forget to like and share, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.